I'm so happy to be here. It's my first time, yes, in the seniors' home in Mississauga, but it's also my first time in this construction site, which is about 30% complete. This is a major redevelopment of the Ив Франка long-term care home. As you know, the home that's currently in Etobicoke has about 85 residents. This will have 160 residents upon completion. Tiny Olia has been working very, very hard with the rest of the team and all of you as we move forward on the new build, which we are very happy to support through the Ministry of Long-Term Care. Ukrainian people are very close to my heart. As some of you know, I'm Polish. My grandma is 93. She lives in Poland, close to the Ukrainian border. And so we are neighbors. We're neighbors, and you can always count on me, as well as your local MPP Sharif Sabawi, to fight for you and for your needs. And so I'm very, very happy that together we're able to proceed forward with your beautiful new build, and hopefully by 2026,
yes,
it will be open.
The construction of a new building, it's a very long process, and we started it like 10 years ago when we started from scratch, started to talk about it, to brainstorm, and 10 years after, we are almost done with our third home. With Thanksgiving coming, all of us, our team, we feel very grateful, like our heart filled with gratefulness. God sent us right people at the right time who are willing to support us, who believe in our mission, who believe in us, and who help us to bring our vision to life.
Справді, це для мене дуже особливо. Чому? Тому що наші попередники і взагалі в українській громаді багато людей, вони жертвували свій час, часами добровільний, пожертви робили для того, щоб передати щось наступним поколінням. І так тепер ми маємо і церкви українські, і школи, і також ми маємо доми опіки. І один з них є наша організація «Пансіони імені Івана Франка». І мені надзвичайно приємно зараз бути причетною до того, що ми будуємо новий будинок, який ми зможемо передати для наступної генерації, нашим дітям, нашим внукам.
It's the largest windows they've ever done for a retirement home.
Yeah. So we will landscape this, all this area. It will be gated, and we'll have concerts, and we are ahead of schedule with our construction.
As I was walking through the construction site, I was envisioning those residents living there and getting the care in their culture, in their language, and being fully supported. I know there are plans for a dementia floor as well as a palliative, 4 palliative care units. So you're going above and beyond what the ministry standards are. You're going even above that. If I can support this project, I will. It's a wonderful project, and it will serve generations of Ukrainian Canadians and the community at large as well.
When they showed me the drawings and talk about the project, I said, I promise I'm in, I'm helping, I'm going to be making it happen. Since 2017, when I was still candidate for the election, I said, I'm going to be supporting you. So since I win my seat, we have been working together. I admire the persistency, the heavy lifting, the vision they had to make things like something like that, legendary like that happen. It's not something, a project of 2 years, or that's a project of 100 years. This is a legacy of this group who is gonna, everybody will enjoy that house from the community, will remember them, will remember how much work they did to make the community happy. And that's all what about.
And the other courtyard, the smaller one, for memory care units. So they will be able to go outside whenever they want. Because on that courtyard, the larger courtyard, it's a bit more complicated. They have to be supervised. But here, they will be able to be more independent. They will be able to go outside. We'll have like some Ukrainian elements. We'll have a nice garden. We'll have a gazebo.
I remember you showed me the renderings of the project. Very beautiful.
We've
learned a lot from the pandemic. In some of our older builds, we had what we call ward rooms, where we had 3 or 4 residents per room. And obviously during a pandemic, this caused a lot of problems in terms of infection prevention and control. So all the new buildings will no longer have any triple or quadruple occupancy. So the new standards, which are also being reviewed right now by the ministry,
stipulate that the rooms are a little bit bigger, which is good. They have to be sprinklered in case of an emergency, in case of a fire, air conditioned, as well as only single or double occupancies going forward. So the standards are much better now in these new builds. It costs a little bit more money, of course, but it's for the benefit of those residents.
So I think some of the aspects are the size of windows in the units. They're much larger than typically on long-term care home buildings. Full state-of-the-art kitchen. The courtyards and the exterior spaces. They also have an exterior balcony which they can go out and visit out on a balcony to get some outside air and whatnot. So yeah, I think that's a great aspect of this home.
As you know, the ministry is providing a lot of capital dollars to this project, and because it's a non-for-profit project, we are also providing upfront funding, $15 a conversion out of the $35 per diem that non-for-profit organizations qualify upfront, as well as through Infrastructure Ontario, we are providing financing for non-for-profit projects. And so we were able to secure that financing very, very recently, so that is good news. So the project is in great financial shape, and I also hear it's a little bit ahead of schedule for construction, which is unheard of. And so I can't wait until its completion in spring of 2026, when we'll be able to transfer residents from the Etobicoke location to here, as well as those residents who are waiting on your waiting list, because this is a bigger project than the one in Etobicoke, will be able to offload some of those residents from the waiting list.
Я відчуваю дуже вдячність. Я відчуваю вдячність до наших працівників, які гарно пильнують наших мешканців. І також до тих всіх, хто підтримує наш проєкт. І як ви бачите, кожен долар, кожен цент іде в будову цього будинку. І ми бачимо результати.
So here is the reception. The reception is going to be here. You enter from here, and then there will be a glass door, a glass wall, and a large door that you will be able to walk out to our courtyard.
I can see it. It's going to be a beautiful space where so many people are going to be living a great quality of life.
Absolutely.
What's so important and special that here in Ontario we do have cultural and linguistic homes. As you know, we have Copernicus Lodge, our Polish home, we have a Lithuanian home, we have many homes that have this cultural element, and that's what makes Ontario very, very special. And all of these homes are subsidized and supported equally by Ontario taxpayer dollars. And so as the Minister of Long-Term Care and an immigrant to this country, I'm really in support of expanding linguistic projects across the province. And I'll tell you, even here in Mississauga down the street, we'll be building an Arabic home for Arabic-speaking residents. So this is what's so special about Ontario.
Ми дуже вдячні міністру Кусендова, також МПП Сабаві, що вони сьогодні до нас завітали. І ми дуже дякуємо їм за їхню підтримку. Адже без їхньої підтримки і підтримки наших донорів ми не змогли би будувати наш дім для старших. Так що ми дуже дякуємо і дуже цінуємо цю їхню співпрацю разом з нами.
Дякую for inviting me into your home and to your community. It's always very special, and you know, when I come here and I see those seniors, I think of my grandma back at home. Our cultures are very, very similar, and so the work that I do as Minister of Long-Term Care, you know, our seniors inspire me to do that, and you have some wonderful seniors here, but also the staff. I can tell they're so passionate, so dedicated. They make a lot of sacrifices to be here and to work hard. Working in long-term care is not an easy job, and so I really thank the wonderful PSWs, nurses, your leadership team for everything that they do to make this place truly a home for our beloved residents.
Ми працюємо для громади. Ми завжди кажемо, що we honor our past to build a future. Це саме те, що ми робимо. Ми поважаємо наше минуле, але ми рухаємося допереду. Ми є далекобачні, і тому ми будуємо новий будинок на 160 ліжок для наших сеньорів, для нас з вами.